Welcome back. Now joining us is Najib Bello. Najib is a digital marketing executive. Najib, it's a pleasure to have you on the program.
Thank you very much.
Good
Thank you,
afternoon.
Victor.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I should have said that before.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. So let's just even understand why do we need to do this? Why do we need to take this step?
Deregulation. Really, every product or service should be allowed to get its price from the market. Demand and supply, that's how it is. Your shirt, mine, anything, But along the line, when Nigeria had so much money, they decided, oh, let's allow people to enjoy. And it's not been working for us anymore. So deregulation really has to go. In fact, subsidizing, it's usually a temporary thing, but we've done it, we've overdone it, and it's a problem. So it has to go. And I think the deregulation they are doing right now is still partial. It's not full. We actually want full deregulation.
But I mean, Nigerians are complaining.
Yes, people don't want things to be expensive. People want things to be cheap. But we've not had fuel for a while. The fuel scarcity that started about, say, around April last year, there's just been little periods of availability. It's been a year, almost a year of fuel scarcity at a cheap price. You don't get it. So it doesn't make sense anymore. Let it go.
Okay, but even at that, I mean, people are now beginning to make reference to the 2012 issue when
Yes.
some were like, when there was a protest,
Yes.
and they're like, we should,
We should do the same right now.
Do you agree
The
with
thing
those
is,
calls?
no. The thing is, I was part of those that protested the last time.
So
What has
if you don't
changed?
know, what has changed for you?
Yeah, the leadership has changed. I saw Konja-Iweala recently. She was saying they lacked the political will to save. They lacked everything. You understand? And people have said there is distrust. There was distrust for the government back then. It's an understatement to say we didn't trust the government. To say we didn't trust them is like saying we didn't know whether they were going to use it judiciously. We knew that they were going to waste our money and steal our money.
How did you know? I mean,
It's about everything they've done. When they were budgeting $2 billion to fight Boko Haram, you understand? I didn't distrust them. I knew they were going to squander that money. And there's evidence up and down that Dasuki and his cohorts just shared the money. So in
I mean,
2012,
that hasn't been proven yet in the court of law.
some people have actually started I'm not talking about fictional $3 billion or whatever. There are people who were given contracts from the NSA's office, Obaidbena and people like that, who have come back and say, I don't want problem, take your money.
Right.
PDP chieftains have said, oh, the cars that he got for me, take, I don't want Secondus or what is his name. You understand? So these are not fiction. We knew that they were going to steal the money. That's why we're angry. And now we have people who say, oh, we are going to do this. You understand? We've been working on it. And we say, we trust you guys. And we say, okay, do it. So if people want to protest, really, they should protest if they feel it's necessary to protest. My own advice is it's a good thing. But I'm even advising the government to deregulate fully.
I mean, if you say it's a good thing, why then are you advising people to protest?
No, it's their right to protest. I don't deny people of their right. You understand? If they want to protest, good. But I feel it's a good thing. Should go.
Just before I let you go, what would be the way forward?
The way forward is prices would only drop. First and foremost, when the government announced that they had removed subsidy, I think it was around January, they shouldn't have gone back to replace it, then remove it. I don't like back and forth. You understand? It happened sometimes in the GJ administration. We had problems with that. Sell the meters to people. Don't sell the meters to people. Give it to them free. Don't give it. You understand? We are sending troops to Mali. No, we are not sending troops to Mali. We have our own problem. Okay, we are sending troops to Mali. It's annoying. It confuses people. So they should have just, when they removed the subsidy in January, they should have just let it slide. If crude oil price increases and issues, let's pay 99, just leave it, let it go. If it reduces to maybe, if crude oil price goes to $10, or let us be paying 17 naira. Just, you should have just freed it. But coming to tell people that, oh, this is the range you will sell, it causes issues. And NNPC needs to be more accountable with their own end. That 135 naira, it's dubious, and they need to come clean. And the government needs to tell us more of what's happening. They had town hall meetings recently. They came and they talked to the people. These are the things that the town hall meetings need to be about. You can't come Minister of Information, Minister of Petroleum, Minister of Power. They came together, town hall meeting, I think Lagos, everywhere, and they told us different things.
Lagos and Kaduna.
You understand? Then they proceeded with an entirely different thing. Why didn't you tell us this at the town hall meeting?
Well, let's just hope that the next town hall meeting will have more information.
Exactly, they need to.
Yeah,
they need to. Then, finally, power. For this fuel issue to be resolved, we need more power. A lot of the people you see at the fuel stations, they are buying fuel to power their generators. I think a third of the demand for petrol in Nigeria is for generating electricity. Fashola, Minister Fashola, he needs to sit up, he needs to start giving us electricity, and it will take off the heat from the NNPC and Kachiku. They are suffering some of the failures of the power industry.
Well, let's hope that power comes back
yes,
to normal,
yes, yeah.
In the very nearest future. But Najib Bello, Digital Marketing Executive.
Yeah, thank you very much. You're welcome.
Well, that's where we are. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back in a moment. Join us again.
Chief Bode George told me personally he wants to be national chairman of a party. I told him no, I won't support him.
The video of Ekiti State Governor Ayodele Fayose vehemently refusing to support Mr. Bode George as chairman of the People's Democratic Party takes the fifth spot in this week's most viewed videos.
We inherited, unfortunately, really, for want of a better description, the worst of both worlds. So we've been through a period where oil prices...
In fourth place is the finance minister, speaking about how empty the treasury was when the Muhammadu Buhari-led administration took over power in mid-2015.
So we inherited fairly empty treasury. And I know when the president said this was very controversial, people said, why are you saying that? But that's the truth. We inherited an empty treasury, and then oil price had declined.
You know, we had a price band of 135 to 145. But the reality is that those are guideline prices.
Up in the third spot is the video of Minister of State for Petroleum explaining the rationale behind the increase in fuel price.
As we go into the hinterlands, NNPC stations will be hoping to head towards more of 135 naira than the 145 naira band.
Taking the second spot is the video of the fracas that ensued in the Edo State House of Assembly.
Nigerians. We've actually got some leaders of some fantastically corrupt countries coming to Britain.
While in the first position is the scorching comment made by the British Prime Minister on the level of corruption in Nigeria and Afghanistan, which President Muhammadu Buhari replies immediately.
I'm not going to demand any apology from anybody. What I am demanding is the return of assets.
Well, there you go. Those were the videos that you watched the most on our YouTube channel in the past week. However, if the video you expected to see was not on that list, just head to www.youtube.com/channelsweb. Watch that video, share it with your friends, your family, and even your foes. However, now the Nigeria Labour Congress, NLC, its affiliates, and the Trade Union Congress, TUC, have given the federal government a 96-hour ultimatum to rescind the deregulation of the downstream sector of the petroleum industry and revert to the old petrol price of its ₦6.50 per litre, or face a total shutdown of the economy from Wednesday. Nigerians will now be watching to see if the federal government will bow to the pressure being mounted by the NLC. That's it on the program today. Thank you for watching. I'm Victor Matthias.